Good morning, beautiful people. Sunshines, rainbows, happy people. My just peachy crew. Because, now I've got 7 subscribers. Oh my god. Do you know, it's so silly because I have really bad sort of really sensitive to rejection, really sensitive, and I avoid doing things to avoid the potential rejection, like the foreseen rejection. It's not real. It's not even a real rejection because it's not even happened, but the potential of rejection. That makes sense. Yeah, the potential of any rejection really yeah, really is a thing for me. So to get it 7 subscribers, and then this morning when I woke up, I had some comments, 3 comments, and you were so kind and it's so nice, and I know this is a bit of a div video, but I just wanted to say thank you, and you made my day. You really cheered me up this morning because I had a really bad night, and I was really I was thinking about my mum and dad a lot last night. So and I don't do you know the bit that I was thinking about last night is I was remembering my dad's hugs, his cuddles. So yeah, I was remembering that a lot, and I was a bit upset, and I was talking to them, even though, they're not here, and I don't know, maybe they hear me. Anyway, so I was having a little chat with mum and dad, and I was just saying, I hope that I even get 1 or 2 people to subscribe, because it just totally made my day. And then this morning when I woke up and there was 7 subscribers, and I was like, oh my god, maybe people don't hate me after all. Maybe people can listen to me, maybe I'm not that awful to listen to after all. So anyway, today, so yesterday was a really bad day for me. I had to go to the dentist because I've got really bad toothache. So yesterday, but the problem was the night before I booked the appointment, and then I was panicking about paying for the dentist. So not last night, the night before, I was up and in a bit of a mess about it, and then I go on Google and start looking stuff up, which you shouldn't do, and then blah 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 blah. And anyway, so then later on I've almost decided to cancel the dentist appointment, because I think it'd be better to cancel it, because I can't really afford it, and I need to pay for food rather than the dentist. I need to pay for food for my kid. She comes first before my my manky teeth. Anyway, I'm gonna get them fixed up now, because I've been to the dentist. So anyway, yesterday morning I woke up and then had to call I don't know what you call it, an NHS advice line thing, about costs of treatment and things like that. Anyway, then got everything sorted out in my mind, because I'd been so upset. Then I ended up crying on the phone, but I got myself so worked up about making it even the phone call in the first place that by the time I spoke to the woman, I couldn't stop crying. And I was just so thankful that she'd cleared things up for me, because I'd got myself so worked up. Anyway, I'm not thick. I can understand things, but when I'm in one of those meltdown things, and it's the middle of the night and there's nobody to talk to and about it. And I just get so panicky about everything and then worked up. And so anyway, yesterday I went to the dentist. I also had you know, a COVID booster vaccination. So I had that yesterday. I got myself worked up about that in the morning. Then I couldn't go to my bereavement appointment because that clashed with the dentist and I needed the dentist more than that. So I had to text the bereavement lady, which I really hate doing anything like that. I hate cancelling appointments. So then, anyway, and just even sending that text to say, look, I'm really sorry. I am genuinely sorry because I don't want to cancel. I don't want to cancel the appointment. So I am genuinely like, I don't want to cancel. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Then I'm in a panic about that. So, and then, you know, my counsellor, she's really lovely. She's really kind and she's really understanding and her replies just like set me at ease, if you know what I mean. So she said it was fine and we could either do a call or I'm not very good on the phone, but we could do a call or you know, postpone it. So that was fine in the end. And then obviously I went for my COVID vaccination, which that didn't even go to plan. So I got there, I was fine, and then I walked in the door and then panic. There were people there and I couldn't, they were like, so you went in the door and I couldn't work out immediately where I needed to be. Even though I've been in the pharmacy, I don't even know how many times. I know that you go over one way for the vaccinations and then you go over the other way for prescriptions and things like that. But I walked in and I couldn't, there were people and I just couldn't see past the people of what I needed to do. It was just blocked. I couldn't, you know, and then I just stood there like, I must have looked funny because then obviously the lady behind the counter came running over, like, and she's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, you know, like zebras on, I don't know if any of you has got kids and you've watched The Lion Guard. One of the bits on there is like the zebras. I don't know if it's on The Lion King maybe, but anyway, and the zebra, all the zebras just go like, "Panic and run, panic and run." That is like my head and my chest. And I'm just like, panic and run, like, and you know, and it's so silly, because I know, I do know what I need to do, but in that moment, and then I just want to cry, and yeah, and then I must look like an absolute idiot. And I sat there for ages in the end, chattering to the staff after the staff that, you know, help that did the vaccination in my little unicorn. It's like round here somewhere because it really hurts. It's really, really sore today. So yeah, actually it's like here. Anyway, and yeah, so but I didn't bleed. So yay. That was a yay. And then I had to get ready and get myself mentally ready to go to the dentist after that. And so I went home, came back here, made my cup of tea like I normally do. Look, cup of tea. And this is like what I do most of the time, drinking my tea, drink my tea. And yeah, this is all I drink really, is tea. I live on tea. It's probably why my teeth are a bit rubbish as well. I'll just have a bit of tea. Anyway, so then I got myself ready and I went to the dentist, and I was okay actually when I got in there because well, not initially. I had to sort of like stand like this. I didn't like it, and there was people too close to me. I don't like that. I don't like people too close to me. I don't like to be like nearly touching people, you know, it's just a bit too much. Too much. Move. Personal space. Have this area, and you have that area. I have this area. What is that? Oh, Dirty Dancing. That's from, I'm sure it's from Dirty Dancing. What is it? I have this space, and anyway, something like that. I'm not going to do it because it'll be wrong, and it'll just be from my memory, which is probably wrong. So, yeah. So anyway, I went to the dentist, and then, so I've got a broken wisdom tooth, and I need to have that out, which is going to be on Friday. So I'm filming this, and it's Wednesday. I went to the dentist Tuesday. So yeah. Anyway, so then I went home, or came home, because I am home, and I went home, and I just I was so just mentally and physically exhausted, and it was like I had a little while till I had to go and pick up little ears, you know, little ears that listen to everything. They listen, don't they? They take it all in. They hear everything. You could be the other side of the house, but if you say muffin or snack or something like that, they're there. They are there. Or you pick up that phone to speak to somebody, they are there, because, you know, who's that? Who are you speaking to? How dare you have a conversation with somebody else? How dare you? That's kids, isn't it? So, anyway, what was I saying about little ears? Yeah, anyway, kind of like lost. I went off on a tangent. Oh, yeah, so I had a little while till I had to go and pick her up from school. So I thought, best thing I can do is just go and lay on my bed and just rest for a bit. So I put something on YouTube on the TV to watch, and just laid on bed, and I did fall asleep, and I woke up to the alarm, which was to go and pick her up. Lucky I set an alarm. Alarms are my life. I set alarms and timers for everything. I've got no concept of time. This is a real big problem for me. Time, space, continuum. I don't understand. I don't get it. I seem to not, you know, like if I need to make a journey, I know that journey, for example, will take an hour and a half in the car. I know that, right? And I know that I need to be there at whatever time, say 12, right? So I need to leave by at least 10:30 in the morning, right? The latest is 10:30. That's the last time. So how does it end up that I'm leaving at like 15 minutes before I need to be there, like an hour and a half away? How does that even happen? I set alarms. I'm ready. I'm usually ready. But how? How does it happen? How does it go from... I don't understand it. Time is a massive issue for me. It used to be. It was always a bit of a funny thing. In my mum's house, the clocks all around the house were all different times. And the ones in my bedroom were always like set to be at, you know, I don't know, the ones in my bedroom were always something like 10 minutes ahead of the actual time, because I was always going to be at least 10 minutes late, you know what I mean? So it got that, or, you know, anyway, and then it got that my family started telling me that events were starting earlier than they were, so that I would get there, because I would be late. So by the time I got there, I would be there on time for this, whatever the event, a meal or something like that. It don't matter. I would try my best, and you know, it drive me to tears, like, and it upset me so much when my family were mad at me because of my time, and because they didn't, I don't know, they seem to think I did it on purpose or something, and it wasn't. It was never, ever, 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 ever on purpose. Like, the concept of time is just really, I don't understand why does it take? I don't know. Anyway, so I seem to think that I'm going to like almost time travel there. The time's going to stop for me. I don't know. It doesn't even make sense when you say it out loud. That's the funny thing. So this is why I'm going to say some of these things out loud in some of these videos. Does this, is this how others, have issues with time? Do other people have issues with time in this way as well? Like, anyway, so, to make sure that I'm on time for appointments, I have to set timers and alarms in the house. So I have to set alarms. So if I need to leave, I'll set an alarm for 20 minutes before I need to leave the house. And then I know that I've got 20 minutes then to just get bits together if I haven't already done it, because I will most likely have got bits together but not got everything together that I need. I will leave it till the last minute to find everything, probably including my keys, which is another thing what I'm going to show you as well in another video, which is why I had to make like this area when I walk in the house to put things, because I lose things all the time. Keys, I'm terrible for losing really terrible for losing my car key. So it's got a smart tag on it now, so that I can ring it and all the rest of it, so I can always find my car key if I haven't put it where I always put it, which, I mean, I'll show you these things one day in one of the videos. So and how I had to make like a landing station for like when I land at home, somewhere for all the stuff to go. Like, because when you walk in and you're like, I don't know what, I put my keys down, I put my purse down, I put my phone down, I put them all over, then I can't find them, which is one of the worst things. I lose things all the time, and if it's not out, which is why my house looks a mess most of the time, but if things aren't out, I don't know that they're there. They just don't exist. If things aren't within my, where I can see around me, they almost like just cease to exist. People are like that too. It sounds the most awful thing to say, but like, people sort of almost cease to exist in my brain. If I don't hear from them, or I'm not in like communication with them or seeing them, they just, I don't know, like, they just sort of cease to exist. I don't know if that's a normal thing, if other people have that, but like, it's like, with my belongings and stuff, if I haven't got them out, they cease to exist. Like, I forget all about them. I forget I own them. I find things all the time. I'm like, oh yeah, I got that for that. Oh yeah, I got that for that. Yeah, got that for that. And then I put it in a cupboard and forgot about it forever. So I own pretty much anything that you might need ever. In my house, garage, shed, somewhere along there, there will be anything that you need for most jobs. You just got to try and find it. So good luck with that. Anyway, probably I ought to draw this one to an end. It was just going to be a short one, but I've quite enjoyed chattering on this one to myself, talking to myself a bit odd, but I do it all the time anyway. I think because I'm a single mum, I don't work, and because I've got various things and I can't work at the moment, so there's really upsets me that I can't work, because before having my daughter, I had my own business and I had my own shop, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I loved the people. I loved it, and I miss it a lot. And I miss working, and I miss seeing people, Doesn't it sound a bit like, you know, I miss seeing the customers. I miss seeing them people coming in and out every day and chattering to them. And anyway, so let's not get into that one because that upsets me too. I've got a lot of issues, haven't I? So we'll probably have another video of me pulling some weird faces with my dangly chin. Look at this. So I lost when I lost my mum and dad, I lost a lot of weight, and I've got this. Look at it. I'm a bit of a div. I will do silly things, probably. I'll probably fall over. Do you know, I've fallen over twice at school this week. Twice. It's only Wednesday. And I'm only there, like, very brief amount of times. Take my child, pick my child up. Take my child, pick my child up. And I fell over. They've got, like, some tyre, like you know, old tyres. They've got them, and they've got them as, like, planters. And they are, like, they're moving them at the minute, but they were all round where you go to collect your child. Anyway, so I was waiting, and I stepped back and didn't even, like, my spatial awareness, like, utterly shit. I'll bump into anybody and everything. So anyway, the other day I bumped into her mum really bad. I'm still saying sorry to her. I'm sorry. This is a really bad thing. I do apologise, or really bad, probably too much, way too much, way too much. But I think it's because I think that I'm like an inconvenience for everybody. Do you know what I mean? So maybe through doing this channel and the videos and things like that, I might end up getting a little bit more, like, I don't know, self-esteem and a bit more confidence maybe, and build things up, and hope you'll help me and help build me up, and be kind. Remember, be kind. Be kind, because you know, there's like I was explaining in the pharmacy yesterday. I said, you know, most days I don't see anybody or speak to anybody apart from at school. I don't have a lot, like a big friend group or anything. I'm pretty lonely, really. I don't have any friends. Like just one or two mums, and from school, and then my niece, and that's about it. That's all I talk to on the regular. That's it. Two people. And when I say on the regular, like, it's not daily or anything, like, you know. So anyway, so it ends up, when you go to these places, like when I went to the pharmacy and I had a bit of a meltdown in there, like, sugar lumps. I've got to go back today as well, so I'm putting that one off a bit. But when you have those kind of like meltdowns and stuff, you end up like just thinking you don't speak to anybody and that. So I explained in the pharmacy, just take the time to speak to people, because, you know, it's a lonely world now. And I think, you know, through the thing that you know, I had the vaccination for yesterday, just in case I'm not allowed to say it, but anyway, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on here, but yeah, when I had that, I think I've already said it in it, but when I had that, you know, I think those times changed the world a lot, and we're in different times now, and we don't have the same friendships that we had. We don't see people, we don't go out, we don't do all the things that we used to do. It's a different world, isn't it? Anyway, I should shut up now, because this video is nearly 25 minutes long, and I'm pretty sure you haven't got 25 minutes in your day to watch till the end. Maybe you have. If you've got till all the way through, write #Peachy. How about that? Bit of #JustPeachy. #JustPeachy. And keep it just peachy. Just be nice. Be nice. Be nice to people. Be nice in the comments. Be nice to other people. When you go out, if you're in the shop buying your food shopping for the week or whatever, you know, you see an older person, be nice. Just be nice to people. What, you know, say good morning, good afternoon, are you all right? Do you need a hand? You know, just be nice to people. Like, it's a shitty old world out there, isn't it? Like, and if we can just make it a little bit brighter by being a little bit kinder to each other, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, so keep it just peachy.